Alright, hello, welcome back to another episode of Sudoku with Tsvetii. I'm your host as always, Tsvetii. Hope that you are doing well, Wow, there's fives in this puzzle. Huh, who would have guessed? Who would have thunk it? Weird, they weren't in the puzzle yesterday. Strange. Indubitably so. We just know that's two, because it's just such a cutie patootie. Anyways, the reason why I have gathered you today is because one is the end of May. We're almost halfway, or we're about halfway through the year. And as you may know, if you've been following me throughout this Sudoku-based journey in content creation and life, you will know that I've been trying to get better and trying to... Oops, wrong button. I've been trying to get better as both a person, as a content creator, as basically just trying a huge path of self-improvement this year so far. I kind of want to take a little bit of this episode to reflect. If you do not know what Mei Fun is, highly suggested unless you're allergic to whatever's in it. It is a thin, almost rice noodle dish. I think it is a rice noodle dish. But it's a rice noodle dish with various vegetables and like cabbage. You could have even like carrots in it with meats. But the one that I enjoy the most is Singapore Mei Fun. And it kind of baffles me because I don't know exactly what's in it. But every time I've had it, I remember trying it the first time because it said that it was spicy on the menu, and I enjoy spicier foods. And so I tried it and I fell in love with it. It is just always so very good, and I have kind of a borderline obsession with like angel hair pasta, just because that was and is still my favorite after all these years. And I very much enjoy it, especially the Singapore Mei Fun. It's spicy. I think there's turmeric in it. I'm not entirely sure. It's basically curry, like yellow curry yellow. And it is... Is that Vic Michaelis down there in that previous ad that just threw me for a loop? I think that was a Walmart ad. Congratulations to her. Very talented. Very talented. I'm saying that like I know her. I do not. Okay. But anyways, getting back to this Mei Fun. Love me some Asian food. I genuinely do enjoy Asian food a ton. And I don't believe I can say that enough or scream it from the heavens loud enough. That I very much do enjoy a lot of Asian food, actually. One of my favorite Chinese dishes, as we're getting into kind of Chinese dishes. I know Singapore Mei Fun, Singapore, haha. But I normally get it from a Chinese restaurant. That's where I'm getting this correlation from. But I very much enjoy General Tso's chicken. The sweet spicy is always fantastic. I think that's why I also love a lot of barbecue sauces, just because it's like kind of sweet, kind of tangy, kind of spicy. It scratches the itch in my brain. And I cannot overstate enough how much I love it. And I love Chinese places that have a item on the menu called the Dragon and Phoenix Combo, which is General Tso's chicken and General Tso's shrimp with vegetables and like white rice. One of my favorite things in the world. My girlfriend can attest. It is absolutely one of my favorite things in the world. I don't know how I didn't see that was a 4. Silly goose alert. Not me throwing out the SG already. But again, we're actually not looking bad now. Huh. But anyways, I love that specific item. And the craziest thing is, as someone who normally struggles with eating while bored, and kind of overeats, has episodes of severe overeating, it is one of the few things that I eat, and I can eat, a lot of, and I will feel genuinely full. Not to the point of, like, getting sick, but to the point that I would be satiated and, like, formally, like, overstuffed almost. And I think that's also why I love it. It has never done me wrong. Singapore Mei Fun has never done me wrong. I will just say that to you. And now, as we're getting into this puzzle, we're missing 259. Okay, well that made that easy. This is also missing 259, or 259 is already in this column. I know the 1 and the 8 are over there, so there's only a 3 remaining. That's how I put down that 3 so confidently. And then we're also missing a 6. So 6 will be down there. 8 will be here because the 6 is over there. 3 has to be here or here. And we're also missing an 8. That's 3, 8. Okay, let's start going back through our numbers. Alright, not really much going on the 1s. Not much going on the 2s either. At least nothing to extrapolate at this time. We know 3 is going to have to be here. I mean, we know 3 is possibly there as well, so I'll go ahead and mark it. 4 is there, 4 is there. So we're missing for 4s anyway. 5s. We know it's kind of over there in the top right corner somewhere. That's about all we can do with that information at this moment in time. That's 7s. 7 has to be here in the middle. And we know 7s are over here. But 8s. We know 8 has to be here on the edges. Five could be there. 7 could be there. 8 could technically be there. 8 could definitely be there as well. 9 could be there. A little unfortunate. We have a lot of matching pieces that don't go to the same set, if that makes any sense. It could be 7 or 9. Part of me is thinking that's just 7 and 9 as well. What are the 3 numbers up here? I'm not paying attention to that. Well, that's solved. Let's solve that real quick. We're missing 3, 4, 7. Oh, well, we know this is going to be 3, 9. And we know there's the other two are going to be 2, 5, which is nice to know. We could technically be here. Seven's missing as well. I mean, 5 could technically be here. A lot of unfortunate situations happening right now. All right, let's go back. Go through our 1s. 1 through 9s real quick. Dang, we are taking up some time today. And that's okay. Sometimes that's all we can do, is just kind of bide our time and just kind of figure everything out as we go and kind of take the time to be invested in it. And really try to understand what we are doing. So there are no complaints on my end from that. That can't be an 8. So 2, 5, 9. So that has to be 5. Why can this not be 9? This has to be 8. To which this is 5. There we go. There's some progress. All it took was a little bit of a deep breath. Then we were able to solve a good little bit of it. Yeah. Not bad. Took us a second, but we solved it. Not too bad, not too bad. Anyways, take care, stay safe, catch you again. Bye.